In lesson 1.3, we're going to explore the question, why grow microgreens? And once again, you've probably given this some thought, but let's look at a little bit of detail here. So one of the really appealing things about microgreens is they can be done on a small scale and can easily be done on a single site. This is really important if you're looking at an urban farming environment, but any farm, especially if space is limited, you want to maximize every square foot you've got. And microgreens allow you to maximize space to its fullest, not only because you get really good returns and revenue per square foot, but also because you can stack and do shelving to use the vertical space a little better. So let's take a look at a few sort of setups here to get a sense of what it means to have a single site. So this is my original design for benches, which is a really easy way to have a little bit of climate control, some protection from the elements, yeah, really easy to work with infrastructure, also very quick and inexpensive to build. Here's an indoor system. So here we've got, we're able to do about 18 trays twice a week. So just in a space like this, there's about $700 to $1,000 worth of revenue there. And then as you scale up, something like the Food Peddler's greenhouse as it exists now is really making really good use of the vertical space. And in a space like this, which is 8 feet by 40 feet, you could produce about $300,000 worth of product a year. So that small space return can be really high. So our revenue per square foot could be, we tend to look at things in terms of the tray as the growing unit, and that can range from about $15 to $30 or more per tray, really depending on which type of microgreen you're growing. One of the nice things about doing microgreens is much less physically demanding than the ground crops. You're doing no bending over or very little bending over. You're not doing the weeding. You're not hauling, big machinery around. It really is a real relief. I designed all my benches at a height that made sense for me, so when I was moving stuff in and out, I was able to do so with as little strain as possible. While I've been focusing on the small scale, microgreens is something that can really fit into any sized farming operation because it's a really good complement for a CSA, for farmers markets, for restaurant sales, and it's particularly useful in the shoulder season when these can grow on quick cycles, especially if you've got a little bit of supplementary heat. So you can really extend your season, and if you've got really good indoor space in an environment that has a true winter, you can easily have production year-round. So yeah, season extension goes a long way if you've got some climate control. Microgreens continue to gain popularity. It's been really great seeing them continue to grow. So there's a lot of reasons to explore this model of microgreens, either on its own or complementing already existing crops that you might be working with.